Now I am going to explain the call by reference. That is the part 2 section of this topic. Call by value has been discussed before, and now I am going to discuss the call by reference. So what is the call by reference? I am just going to change the program, the previous program in the call by value section little bit to accommodate the changes which are needed for the call by reference concept. So let us get started with writing the program. Hash include stdio.h, and then comes the function int. I am going to name this function as +_ref, so that it just indicates that we are going to deal with something related to reference. As was previously named the function was previously named as +val, and in this case it is named as +ref. Int +ref, I am going to supply int star. So what is this int star? Int star is a data type. It is a pointer to an integer data type. So int star is a pointer to an integer data type which is given as the argument in this function prototype or the function declaration. So now we are going to write the int main. So we had taken a variable called x in the previous program. Another variable was taken to be y, and the user given the value of x, printf, enter a number, scanf, %d, %x. Now we are going to call the function in just the method in which we have called the function in the previous example, that is in the call by value illustrative program. So we will write y is equal to +ref, and I am going to supply an address to the variable x. So this, in the previous example, we have passed the actual argument to be the value of x. So we have written x over here, and now we are going to write %x, that is the address of the memory location where x variable is stored. So I am going to write %x. So this %x means the address of x, and this is nothing but calling the function, calling a user defined function in the way of call by reference, in the way of reference. So I am just calling the function by reference. Now I am going to print x and y, %d, x, printf, %d, y, return 0, end of the main section. Now we are going to write the function. Function is int +ref int star, say a. What is this int star a? So int star a is nothing but the formal argument in this function definition, whereby this %x, this address of the variable x will be directly be passed as the argument to this function definition. So this is the formal argument, this is the actual argument, This is ampersand x, this is int star a, this is an integer pointer, there is a pointer to an integer which can easily store the address of x, because x is an integer variable. The address of x is ampersand x, so int star a is an integer pointer, so that can easily store the address of x. So I am just passing the address of x by this formal argument int star a. Now we are going to perform the same operation as we have done before. So I am going to do this like this: star a, I am going to return a pointer, because I am going to return a pointer. Okay, let it be like that. I am going to return the value. So star a is equal to star a plus 10. So whatever was in the address of x, that content, the value at the address which is the pointer a, that is the ampersand x, the value at that address is denoted by star a. So this star a is the value at the address. So this value is being added up by 10. Now after that I will go to return star a, so that I am just returning the star a to the calling module, and this star a will be stored in this y variable. Now what is being done over here? This, suppose the user has given the value of x to be 5, so it occupies a memory area, say about 65536. So x value is 5, and what was ampersand x? Ampersand x is nothing but 65536. That is the memory location of x. And this int star a is an integer pointer which will occupy another memory location, say about 65586. And this is called a. This is the integer pointer which will store this address, that is 65536. So I am going to pass the value of x by means of the address, that is we are directly passing 65536 by this formal argument, and whatever was the content of 65536, that is content of 65536 is nothing but 5, and that 5 is this 5, and this 5, rather this 5, and 5 will be added up by 10 to be updated to 15. So this will be updated to a value 15. So in this way we have seen that we have changed the value in the original address location, that is we didn't change the value of the copy of x as was done before in the previous instance. So we have modified the value of the location of the original value of x, and that's why y has a value which has been returned as star a, and y will store this 15. So when we print x, it will be printing, because x has been modified to 15 because we have modified the content of the original memory location. So this x will be printed as, output will be, x will be printed as 15, and this y will be printed as also 15 because y contains 15. So in this result we see that in both the outputs we see that both the values are coming to be the same. So this is the difference between the call by value and call by reference. In call by value we have seen that this x remained unchanged after the function executed, but the y value changed because y value returned the modified value which was nothing but the value of the copy of the variable x. But this is in this case we are getting y as expected and y as seen previously, but in the x variable the copy was changed, but the original x was not changed. But here the original x value is changed because we have done the operation on the basis of the address of the original variable x. So this got changed over here, and the effect of this can be easily seen in this output. That is, in the previous case we have got 5, and in this case we are getting 15. So this is the difference between the call by value and call by reference. So if you have any doubts or queries relating to this topic, you can well post your doubts and queries in the comment section so that I can address them. Thanks.